another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to... They wouldn't let me in, so
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. We've made it, we have made it. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, bringing you coverage of the Super Bowl. It's almost surreal when you take in the atmosphere, isn't it? It's the magnificent spectacle that surrounds this game each and every February. And at the center of it, the best team from both conferences who fought all season long for the honor of playing here tonight.
And you know what's beautiful about this stage, Kate? These teams who meet the Super Bowl each and every year, we've learned this. They're not always the most talented team in the league. They're the two who never buckled under the pressure, never let the moment become too big. You know what I love to say? They're the ones that didn't just play with one another. They played for one another. And I can't wait. You can't wait. The world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Wrapped up on that play by Big Quinnen Williams. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, here's Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Xavier Gipson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. He'll cobble together a yard there. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Rodgers throwing on third down. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kid, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
From the 34. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down. This is Elliott running right. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll run here with Elliott. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Quick throw left side, complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Buckle up, it's third and goal. Working from the pistol, Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. He's at midfield. 30. The 10. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Running left, it's Elliott. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Dak now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun is Prescott. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it'll be Jets football. New set of downs for him from the 46. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 3 now. Hall takes it straight ahead. Oh, what a stiff arm. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Welcome back. The team is set, so let's get back to it. Second quarter of Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. They're looking at first down here.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They motion the slot man right. Second and 8. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
a dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Chuck Clark. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
He fires one deep down the right sideline.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Dak. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Brian Anger on now to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Now made it was an all-conference punter at nearby SMU. Thomas Morstead out to send it away. Has it at the 37. Juke the defender. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Handoff headed left, Elliott. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. Rolling over the middle. It's incomplete.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 6 yards the pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Third and 4 coming up now. Prescott here from the gun. He lets one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Dallas. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's got it near the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives them 1st and goal. So we've reached that 2-minute warning. The Cowboys looking to add to their advantage. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Rodgers. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Elliott straight. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Wanted to get that one, Mike Williams. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To throw, Rodgers. Hall there to haul it in. And he's taken down at the 30. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing once again, Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Third down give to Hall. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock, but with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jets 13.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. Gibson now to return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Grimes starts out with a first and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Pressure comes, Rodgers. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kicked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
He sends this one to the end zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The cap, now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys lead by 15 now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Hall running between the tackles. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First down, and they go right back to him. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Here's Hall. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Hall once more. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp, because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They go right back to Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Zerline on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carry here for Elliott. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Dak off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Fits it through the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lead by 14. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys lead by 15 now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Rodgers set to pass. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Has his man, it's Corley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing again. It's Rodgers. And they pick him off again. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. They give him now to Zeke. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. So we're winding down to the end of the 2020. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Once again, Elliott. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Prescott now on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. the give, it's Elliott. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets' side. The Jets take their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 46. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow the lead now to 22 points. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Finds his target, Hall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Now a carry by Elliott. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. 5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. Right back to Elliott now. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
They run it from the gun with Elliott. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Elliott running out of the gun. Still has room inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll run here with Elliott. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Trying an inside give to Elliott. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. It's a 70-yard pickup, but still a ways away for third and goal.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They'll try with Elliott. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him 6 on that play. Now it's going to be fourth and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Drops to a knee here. Only one more timeout for that defense to burn and preserve some clock. They're out and set. First and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Jets trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All right, here we go. Second down. A give left side for Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Gotta hurry this to the line. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye-in-the-sky line, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That's caught. He finds Alan Lazard. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. And that's it. Once again, the Dallas Cowboys are Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Goodell ready to make the presentation as the Lombardi Trophy returns to the Dallas Cowboys, your champions of Super Bowl 59. So that's a wrap on another incredible year of NFL coverage here on EA Sports. It was a memorable and very fun first year in the booth for myself and my partner in crime here, Mr. Brock Heward. Until next season, I'm Kate Scott. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and good night from New Orleans.
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run, run it back.
Getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some cloud around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gates, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change, just scraping to maintain. No sipping.